What's up, guys? It's DJ. Welcome to Gamma Bro Hulk Reviews. Now for your Gamma dose of the Jade Giants. Today's featured Hulk item is this popular board game called Marvel United. This is the World War Hulk edition, which is one of my favorite Hulk storylines. This is a very, very popular board game, and it's very much like a Dungeons & Dragons type. And the review is coming up next. Thanks for joining me today, guys. So this specific game, Marvel United, it is, as I said, like a Dungeons & Dragons type of board game where you have a main villain on the board and you develop teams and create a storyline. That storyline will fit basically into a type of strategy where you have cards with different skills and attributes, and you roll it and get different attacks and different basically stories that weave throughout the game. And it's supposed to be very, very fun. This version is the World War Hulk edition, which is just an awesome Hulk storyline. And this particular set comes with very, very cool figures. And they come with cards and the board. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'll show you what it looks like right now. So we'll start just with the box itself. I think the artwork on this is just awesome. I love the animated style. They all have such personality to them. Here's the Marvel United logo, big Hulkbuster. And again, just having anything World War Hulk is just really, really cool. Spin Master Games. On the side, more of the same art. Hulk was banished from Earth to the planet Sakaar, where he became a gladiator. Now he is stronger than ever before and blinded by rage over the death of his family. With the support of his Warbound, Hulk returns to Earth, bent on exacting revenge on those who have wronged him and anybody else who dares to stand in his way. New York becomes a gladiatorial arena as the mightiest heroes must test themselves against World Breaker Hulk. So here are the pieces, nice little figures that come with it. Here are the cards with the stats, the bios, the abilities. So the components: 2 hero pieces, 3 anti-hero pieces, 67 hero cards, 2 equipment cards, 3 villain dashboards, 36 master plan cards, 18 threat cards, 1 rage card, 3 locations, 7 tokens, and 1 rulebook. I never played this game before, but I heard that it's a little complex and it does take some time to get used to. There are several other expansions throughout there. So there's a multiverse one, Spider-Verse, X-Men, the original Marvel United, which I do have the Hulk figure to that. World War Hulk is an expansion for Marvel United that brings you some of the toughest heroes and anti-heroes in the universe, as well as new locations to hold their battles. Conflict is inevitable when they are being consumed by the Void or the literal god of war. Even the towering Hulkbuster armor might not be enough to take on the Hulk when he is blinded by rage and looking to smash the entire world. This came out this year, 2024. And now let's take a look at what the inside of the contents look like. Here is the initial instructions, and it goes over everything, how to do it. I will look into this later, try to play with my son. I think he'd really enjoy this. Now here's what the inside looks like. So here are the contents that are inside, other than just the figures. So what I have here are the actual cards. Here's a starting hand with nice artwork. There's a crap ton of these cards. I'm not going to open them up, but there's artwork in every one and all the different skills and stuff. Featured on the front, of course, is World War Hulk and Hulkbuster. Obedience disc things, which is cool callback to Gladiator Hulk. I am not sure what these things do. These are equipment cards right here. These are threat cards. I am not sure what they do, but here's what they look like. And then these big ones are 3 villain dashboards. So these are the villain cards. So you have, I guess, different perks for each, and they do different things. Here are the figures that come with the set. And for me personally, the main reason why I got this is because I tried to collect everything Incredible Hulk. And when it comes with a World War Hulk figure and Hulkbuster, Sentry, those are probably my 3 favorite, even Hercules. I had to get it. I think these are really, really cool. So now I'll individually go over all of them for you quickly. So what's fun about these These are basically like little miniature models, so miniatures, and you're definitely wanting to paint them. So a lot of people buy these specifically to customize them and paint them because it's a passion of theirs. I might paint a couple of these just to give it a try because I do enjoy that. But for the sculpt for Sentry is really, really fun. So here's the bottom of the base. So this is more the Void. This is the Sentry's alternate personality, just because you can see his abilities, the Void abilities, wrapping around him at the bottom here. The sculpt is very, very good, and this is the villain class. So that's why they're this color, and the Void/Sentry is part of that. In World War Hulk, it doesn't really make sense because Sentry came to fight the Hulk at the end of that run, and he was probably considered a hero at that point, depending on how you saw Hulk. If you saw him as a villain or if you're rooting for him, hoping to kick everybody's butt like I was. But in most people's eyes, he was the villain and the Sentry was the good guy. But for this game's sake, they put him as a villain. So very, very cool sculpt. I love the base. This definitely looks like Sentry. Great sculpt, the belt, the cape, the flowing hair. Very, very fun overall. I will give the sculpt of this a minus. I think these are very, very nice for as small as they are. This is about 2 inches tall, extremely light, just a nice PVC mold. The bottom here you can just see Marvel and the studio's licensing there. Obviously, these have no paint, so if they were painted professionally, that would bring this up even more, which would be fantastic, but I'm not going to give a paint category just because there's no paint on it. Quality, these are very, very, very good quality PVC. You will not have breakages. You won't have any issues or problems. These won't break if you play with them. Very, very solid. Excellent pieces overall. So quality will be an A for this. Here's Ares. He's a lesser known character. You know, some Marvel fans will know him. Doubtful anybody's really read comics involving him, but he vaguely shows up at certain times and part of certain groups. Definitely a lesser known character in regards to Marvel. Very strong character, being a war god and everything. He is very, very strong. The base is nice, has a little rock and sword there, and he's leaping off what looks to be some form of broken material. I can't really make out what it would be, but I guess you can paint it as you want, and it could be what you want it to be. But as for the sculpt, very, very nice. The hair flowing, nice helmets. You have the nice skull on the chest, good armor. This looks really, really nice overall. It's very fitting for this because he's basically like a gladiator himself, so it's very fitting for the set. The sculpt is very, very nice overall. I think the sculpt of this would be probably a B+ to an A-, I would say. No paint, and the quality is going to be A for every single one of them. Now we will do one of the heroes. I really like the vibrancy of the blue. It really brings out the sculpt and makes it pop. Very, very nice color blue. I do like that. And a very underrated character. Hercules is such a cool character. Most people know who he is for his iconic mythology. Disney brought out his popularity for the kids, and Marvel is trying its best. It's had a few attempts throughout the years to try to make Hercules popular. Hasn't really been all that successful. He's fallen off plenty of times, but he is a very, very fun character, very good character. If they took their time and developed a pretty good story around him, he might be able to have the chance to become popular. In regards to power levels and strength, Hercules is incredibly powerful, incredibly strong, and rivals Hulk on any given day. Very, very, very strong character. As for sculpt, you can easily make out this Hercules. Nice sculpt work on the body, great outfit, fun face. As for the base, we have chains and a little bit of Colosseum work fitting for him. So for sculpt of this, I'll give this a B+ as well, and quality is an A. Now for the other hero of this set, Hulkbuster himself. This is my second favorite piece out of the set. I really like this particular armor. I think it's very nice. I liked how he looked when he showed up in World War Hulk, and they did a pretty good job on replicating what that armor looked like. It was very bulky and blocky, even more so than the MCU version. Just a really, really big armor, and they did an excellent job on replicating that. He's just basically on rock. And he's the biggest figure of the set by far. He's definitely the heaviest. But as for sculpt, I mean, just really, really nice. Chunky has the blasters, the big parts of the armor. The back is the best part. Really like the way that looks. This would be super fun to paint. I would love to paint this one. Make the gold and red really, really pop. Make it shiny as hell. It would look awesome. Sculpt of this, I'll give an A. And quality is an A. Very, very nice piece overall. As always, the best for last, World War Hulk himself. I love World War Hulk. I love his outfit. I love his mindset, his power. He's an excellent character. So for the base, we have nice gravel there, or concrete. You can see just the sculpt work a little bit there, the broken axe. Looks like they replicated the axe from his Gladiator Hulk. And then he's pushing off a billow of smoke, popping out behind him as he's taking off. The sculpt is great. Love the face, love the flow of the hair. You can see the crown he has on his head. Very, very, very nice outfit. He's pretty bulky. Great body structure, great back. Very, very accurate to what he looks like. Huge spikes, very animated. He had the straps for the legs and the feet. His huge armor on the side and the spikes. Just very, very fun overall. I'm biased. I think it's the best one of the set. I would give it an A for sculpt. Overview of the 5 of them. Very happy to have these in the collection. So I will eventually do a little follow-up in the comments later on. Just if anybody happens to watch this later, I'll give you a little feedback on how the game turned out, playing with my son, and hopefully we enjoyed it. And hopefully the comment that I leave will be great, talking nothing but good things about the game. And hopefully it's not too complicated for my little kiddo, but well, fun. But overall, these are excellent, great sculpts. Very high quality everything, even all the cards that they use and the artwork, the presentation, the box art, everything's really, really nice. Very high end. These as sculpts, they range from A's to B plus is the lowest I gave. I think every one of them are very, very good. And the quality, it was A for everybody. So overall, you know, these are fantastic. And if you play these games, if you have Marvel United, the other sets, the other expansions, and the original one, let me know what you think of the game. If you enjoyed playing it, and if you found it difficult, or if you enjoy painting the figures, let me know that as well. But I think it's fun, and I'm, again, happy to have in the collection. I love minifigures, and hopefully the game's fun. So please all smash the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And I'll see you when I see you guys. So have a wonderful day. Take care. Peace.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.